have a picture, but the wife's there.
That will be our day.
Okay. All the guys were supposed to sit in front.
So a place called Muir Woods. It's a national park. It's a protected area, and it's the place closest to San Francisco where we still have a little forest of the famous sequoia trees, also known as redwood trees. Because of their color, they look pretty red, so we call them redwood trees. Technically, their species are sequoias. So we'll take us about 40 minutes drive to get there. We'll be crossing over the Golden Gate Bridge. We'll get another view. Different light, different time of the day. Getting across the Golden Gate Bridge, and then we'll continue a little bit into the Marin County before we turn off the freeway and head towards the coast. Oh, no, it's going to go. Sometimes they go right over the bridge. So one curiosity about the toll is you only pay coming into the city. So it's a one-way toll. If you leave and you never come back, you made a good bargain. You don't have to pay. But stable ground, and that area suffered. Some houses collapsed when we had the most recent earthquake, which was 1989. Okay, since the time of the gold rush, where there's been a population here, we've had two major earthquakes. One was the big earthquake in 1906, where the city burned down, and 15 to celebrate the reconstruction of the city. So that was the big earthquake in 1906. But we had another one more recent. As I said, some houses collapsed there. When you have an earthquake, ideally you want it to be large. I'm looking at the bay on the right, and you can see it's low tide. Right, you see that low tide. How we can see the mud, and that will fill in with water in a few hours as the tide comes in. So the dwarf redwood actually exists only in China. They have this dwarf redwood, which doesn't have readings, and that's the one we call the coastal redwood, and the other one is Sequoia giganteum, and that is the redwood that doesn't grow along the coast, but grows a little bit more inland in our big mountain range, which we call the Sierra Nevadas. The basic geography of California is we have the coast and some small hills right along the coast that separate kind of where we are, that then separate the interior, which is the Central Valley I mentioned before, this major agricultural machine for the country, this giant flat valley going from north to south for the major part of California. So we have the coastal mountains, and then the Central Valley, and on the other side of the Central Valley that basically makes the eastern frontier of the state of California are the Sierra Nevada mountains. Two big problems at the time, and one of them was slavery, because a huge part of the population were slaves, and they couldn't vote. They weren't citizens. But like most of them were in the south of the country, and there were more slaves in the south than white people or non-slaves. So there was this whole fear politically by the South that they didn't have much political voice. But I can see it's covered by fog. You can see that wall of clouds. That's the morning fog covering the ocean. quite possible when we come back on our return trip that the fog will have cleared up and you can actually see the ocean. Our fog, if you remember, it's called Carl.
Carol?
K-A-R-L. Yeah.
Carl.
Our fog has a typical rhythm, although it's not clockwork. It doesn't always happen, but quite often it's present in the morning, and then maybe around 10, 11 o'clock it will burn off, and then sometimes it will decide to come back at the end of the day, 4 or 5 o'clock. That's mostly in the summer when we have the fog. It will, and on unlucky days, it will come in the morning and just stay there all day. They found some about 113, 114 meters, which, interesting coincidence, is pretty much exactly the same number for the deepest part of San Francisco Bay, right under the Golden Gate Bridge. That's the deepest part of the bay, and it is more or less about 113, 114 meters. So they grow about that high. The other species, the one in the Sierra Nevada mountains, they don't grow so tall, maybe up to about 90 meters, something like that. But they get very fat, they get very large. So those trees are the largest or the widest living organism on Earth, where they can get a diameter of about 12, 13 meters. Here's two.
Oh, they would appreciate it. Yep. Anyone like a brochure? At the end, if you don't want it, if you could put it in the recycle box, they would appreciate that. So you, okay.
Ma'am, go. Ako mag-photo ba? Sir, can I have one?
Of course.
1, 2. What time are they?
11 o'clock.
Okay, and that's the end of our tour. The end na agad.
Usag ka rito, hindi nababasa. 1.
So, ito po ang mga bulitin. Ayan.
Hello.
Hello everybody. Say hello to the vlog.
Ayan, ayan.
Say hello to the vlog.
Good morning.
Pwede bang iuwi?
Sabi niya immortal yung mga trees.
Sakit ng likod ko. Ano yung team natin? Talagang
Ano kayang hayop meron dito?
wala naman siya sinabi dun sa
Wala, no?
Pero I'm sure meron yung ano, mga wild boars or deer somewhere. So that's the stream that crosses through the entire forest, watering all the redwoods. Kaya ano sila, that's why they're healthy. Yun. Ayun, no. It's very small. It's yellow. Here. Dito siya makita. Mamaya makita natin dyan si Gandalf tsaka si Frodo. Inside the tree trunk, trying to take a picture. It's really hard.
It's cold inside.
Yes, that's good. Oof. That's hard. Ito yung sinasabi niya na dirt trail. Hindi ba bawal sumigaw? Parang
Nakalagay doon, 4 lang eh. Wala nang no shouting. No smoking nakita ko eh.
okay.
No pets allowed.
No pets.
No littering.
Pero no shouting, walang nakalagay.
Giant ano.
Ano yan?
Peanut sa atin.
Really?
Ang lakak ng dilaw.
Talaga? So, underneath yan may mani. That's what you call the burls?
According to Sharon.
How do you spell that?
BURL.
And what's in the burls?
Burls is consists of so many seeds of the redwood.
So how come it's up there?
When the tree got stressed, it brought out
It brings
it brings out the seeds and
Really?
grows up like that.
So the seeds.
From thousands of bad cells that accumulate below ground.
Conflicting na.
Medyo off script din siya.
Ubab script eh.
Kept its artistic quality, a lot of artists and stuff, but no longer hippies. Now it's boutique galleries, very expensive shops, and pretty exclusive area. So we're gonna stop here, and you can basically, on our left, first of all, there's a Bank of America right next door. There's a red brick building, like a little kiosk thing. Those are public toilets if you want a restroom. Okay, and otherwise if you just head to our left and left on the main street, that's the central downtown area, right about 1 block away. You could just do some window shopping, get a feel for it.
Welcome to Sausalito. Alright, we're now in Sausalito, the Bay Area. It's really nice beachfront. And we're sitting in front of the bay. Now you'd see the guys there having fun. Nice place. So there's the marina over there. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi vlog. Hi guys.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, we will.
That's the bay over there.
May YouTube channel niya. May kami mga video niya. Rico_Bay.
Very, yeah.
How do you spell that?
When you're really tired from work, recovery. Yeah. We're walking along the Sausalito Yacht Club, and in a moment you would see the fog along San Francisco Bay. There it is. Boat leaving So we're now gonna look at the shopping center. Well, you see the red building there, that's a public toilet. So this is not the shopping district. So there are shops and burger stores, restaurants. The main road here in Sausalito. Okay, I'm gonna walk across the street. I don't see a stoplight, so I'm just gonna walk across the jewelry store, the gallery. So let's go crossing the street. Nice. Nice. Wine tasting. There's a lot of wine places here. You're on my video, so I'm gonna take a video of you crossing the street of Sausalito. Okay. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi!
So, Miss Biday, what can you say? Ambay lang? Kape-kape lang? Sa saan po? Nasaan ba sila?
Babalik na nga.
Picture?
Si HR, nagtalas kami. Sabi niya, tinawagan ko galing yung HR. Lahat ay bibigay na
Welcome to Sausalito!
Okay, let's go!
Ayan na.
Building warehouses are all converted to other uses, offices, restaurants, different things.
Our car is blocking the street. I'm gonna get a video to take advantage. Hello!
Hello. We're here in Thailand.
So We're now in Chinatown and we're gonna have lunch at the Great Eastern Restaurant.
Downstairs to the left.
Downstairs. Downstairs. There you go. Wow.
Hi, sir.
Hello everyone.
Hi, vlog.
Yes.
We're on our way to Ross. Ross Pharmacy. Hi,
Ross Pharmacy.
Ross Pharmacy.
What are you gonna buy?
9 minutes. I'm late, vlog.
Hello. Yes, we're gonna
Hi.
buy something at Hermes.
Herms?
Yeah. My wife told me to buy a bag in Fendi.
Fendi, oh. Nandun, Fendi. Goyard, sir. Dito tayo, sir.
Goyard?
Goyard.
Oh. Hindi ko yung kilala.
Okay.
Having our dinner at Waterfront Restaurant and right over there. Here you can see the Bay Bridge. As you can see by the color, it's not red compared to the Golden Gate Bridge. Hello! Say hi to the vlog.
Vlogger.
Hello.
Uy.
Makabawi naman yun. Ayaw ko.
1, 2,